All right, so first play we're going to look at, 2nd and 2, one of the Patriots' first offensive plays.
What's going on, everyone? Tayler Kyles here reporting for CLNS Media live from the 20th and final day of Patriots training camp. And just before practice broke today, we got news that Jakobi Meyers of the Raiders, and of course former Patriot, has requested a trade as he and the Raiders have had trouble working out a new deal that would pay Jakobi Meyers what he feels he's worth. Now, it's notable that Meyers is 29 years old looking for his third contract, but given his familiarity with Josh McDaniels' offense and the Patriots still not having a receiver who stood out as a bona fide number one, it calls into question whether or not Jakobi Meyers could be a potentially intriguing trade candidate for the Patriots offense. Now, first and foremost, we have to look at where he would fit on the roster, given that while the Patriots do lack a true number one, they are fairly deep in terms of receivers who offer different skill sets and could provide impact on game days. If Jakobi Meyers did somehow come to the Patriots in some kind of trade, I think the first person who would suffer in terms of snap counts or potentially being traded along opposite Jakobi Meyers would be Demario Douglas. Now, Demario Douglas is an explosive slot receiver who I do think could be excellent in this Josh McDaniels offense. However, we have seen Drake May's accuracy be pretty erratic this summer, as was evidenced in Minnesota when he put a ball just over Demario Douglas that was almost intercepted. Now, while Drake May and Demario Douglas still have plenty of time to improve on their chemistry and Drake May his accuracy, it is questionable whether Jakobi Meyers as a bigger slot receiver could be a more ideal candidate, especially as someone who has so much experience in this complicated Josh McDaniels offense. No slight to Demario Douglas, he has looked very good in terms of post-snap adjustments and reading what defenses are trying to do. Another candidate to potentially have his snap count go down if the Patriots were to acquire Jakobi Meyers would, of course, be Stephon Diggs, who is the primary Z receiver in this offense. Jakobi Meyers isn't just a slot in this Josh McDaniels offense. He's someone who often lined up outside and off the ball as an inside-outside presence. Now, if you were to have a Stephon Diggs and Jakobi Meyers on the field, I think that really limits the defense's ability to respect anything you can do downfield, as both guys are more short to intermediate targets. Even somebody like a Matt Collins, who doesn't have the speed that you typically want from an outside receiver, adds a different level of size that allows Drake May to still compete with him as a 50-50 jump ball specialist. So overall, I do think that the Patriots could find some way to make room for Jakobi Meyers if they said, we're going to use Efton Chisholm and Kyle Williams to make up for some of Demario Douglas's production. But given Jakobi Meyers' age and the fact you'd have to make significant changes to an offense that is still in the process of finding its rhythm, I'm just not sure it's worth it for the Patriots at this time.